Welcome back to the MMA Explorers. Today, let's get started with BKFC event, cut short after severe weather causes scaffolding collapse. A BKFC event was abruptly halted last night after severe weather struck the outdoor venue, leading to scaffolding collapsing near the crowd. Alarming footage captured fans and staff scrambling as parts of the structure came down, with several individuals seen lying injured on the ground. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like on this video to support the channel. Let's aim for 10 likes.
Vi ne znate šta se sve desilo ovde? Hitno! 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 Oh, fuck. Hitno! Hitno! Doktori! Hitno, ajmo! Hitno! Doktori! Čovjek je označen skroz. Doktori! Dejane, pomozi mi! Ovo nije normalno. Ovo je haos, ljudi. Takav je haos, takav nalet vjetra bio. Gledajte scenu. Čovjek je povređen, palo je nešto na njega. Nadam se da... O, ne, nećemo da snimam. Jo, Dejane. Naišla je takva oluja i nalet vjetra. Dajte da spakujem ovo. Krajno, šta jesi normalno? Da nađe da nije. A ujebote. Dejane, ajde mi pomozi, molim te. Ide live, kraj.
Michael Bisping hails Tom Aspinall as the Magomed Ali of MMA, UFC Hall of Famer. Michael Bisping had nothing but high praise for interim heavyweight champion Tom Aspinall, drawing a bold comparison to one of the greatest boxers of all time. Speaking on Bloody Elbow, Bisping said,
"I've always said, you know, how great he is. I don't need to repeat myself. I thought he would have beaten John Jones, if I'm honest. Not that that's a disrespect to John Jones. I think Jones is incredible and currently probably still is. I don't know if he's coming back or not, if he's retired. God knows what's going on there. But he probably is the greatest of all time if he isn't retired. But I still think Tom would have beat him, you know. Cyril Gane is an interesting one because out of all of the heavyweights, he's probably the most athletic. He's probably the only man that can match Tom in terms of movement. In fact, he's probably more athletic and more lighter on the feet and more like a ballet dancer, if you will, in terms of footwork and lightness and precision of movement, hand-eye coordination. But Tom, so he might have even beaten just ever so slightly there in terms of gracefulness on his feet. But Tom's gigantic as well. He's big, he's light on his feet, he can move. I always say he's like a heavyweight Muhammad Ali or mixed martial arts Muhammad Ali or a heavyweight George St. Pierre. He can grapple.
Sean Brady says Islam Makhachev's move to 170 is destroying the whole division. Welterweight contender Sean Brady has shared his thoughts on Islam Makhachev moving up to challenge at 170 pounds, suggesting the lightweight champ's decision could throw the entire division into chaos.
Islam, is there any concern that if he wins, and again, I know you can't think too far in the future, there are times where guys in the two divisions can hold things up because they want to go back to the other division. Like, does that concern you at all that he would step down and try to maybe have a fight with Pereira or just somebody?
To be honest, Islam coming up is what kind of fucked up this whole division in the first place, but you can't be mad at him. If I was in that situation, I'd probably be doing the same thing. But I know him and Poirier are trying to set something up. If he wins, I think he's staying at 170. I think the chances of him, if he loses there's a bigger chance of him going back down to 155 and then maybe them still doing that Ilya Topuria fight. That's how I think of it. I think if he wins at 170, he'll defend it one or two times and then he'll bounce from there. Yeah, and vacate or retire. Like those guys, they're not fighting very late into their 30s. You know, they're retiring early, so I could see that being the case.
Alex Pereira focuses on wrestling ahead of UFC 320. Alex Pereira is putting in serious work on his wrestling as he prepares for his highly anticipated rematch with Magomed Ankalaev at UFC 320.
Tem que ser mais agressivo só, você entendeu? Tenta mais fundão, Bruno. Tipo aquele. Não, igual o Rafael, é mais difícil pra ele, vai.
Go. Go. Here we go. Nice, good. Boa, Alex. Levanta, levanta. Boa, vai, Alex.
Magomed Ankalaev sharpening his striking ahead of UFC 320. Magomed Ankalaev is leaving no stone unturned in preparation for his highly anticipated UFC 320 rematch against Alex Pereira. Diaz eyes fight at the White House. Nate Diaz has shed light on why he hasn't competed since his boxing victory over Jorge Masvidal last summer, a fight he won by majority decision. Speaking with MMA Junkie, Diaz explained that his absence isn't due to a lack of desire, but rather a lack of availability from big-name opponents. Nobody's free, so there aren't anybody to fight. I want to fight 3 times a year, but everyone is locked down. It's just a matter of time. I'm trying to fight ASAP, and that's what's happening. 100% I want to fight at the White House. That's the thing I'm most looking forward to. Jack Della Maddalena's coach, confident Islam Makhachev can't withstand Jack's power. Jack Della Maddalena's head coach has issued a bold warning ahead of the welterweight champions clash with Islam Makhachev at UFC 322 in Madison Square Garden. Speaking on Submission Radio, the coach claimed Makhachev won't be able to absorb the kind of power his fighter brings to the octagon. Before we continue, help us reach our goal of 100 subscribers here on MMA Explorers. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our daily MMA content.
I just don't think Islam has the chin that Bilal has.
You feel like it's a situation where this is going to be an eventual down the line, like 3rd, 4th round? Or do you think people might even be shocked to see it happen earlier on?
We know for a fact if Jack clips someone clean on the chin, they can go over. So it could happen in the 1st minute. It could happen in the 24th minute. It could happen in the 24-minute, 59 seconds. It could happen 3 rounds in. Jack likes long fights. You know, he likes to be in there. But obviously we're not getting paid for overtime. So if the opportunity arises, we're happy to take it. But Jack's cardio, as we saw, Bilal's reputedly the best cardio in the UFC, and Jack out cardioed him. Bilal was more tired than Jack towards the end of the fight. So you know, Jack's cardio is exceptional, his power is exceptional, and yeah, I like the fight. I really do.
Let's wrap it up for the day. Thanks for watching.